welcome to Ank's English. Imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter in your life where everything you've ever dreamed of is within reach. Not in years, not in a lifetime, but in just 6 months. That's right, 6 months of laser-focused effort, unshakable discipline, and fierce determination can rewrite your entire story. This is the power of intentional action, the kind that transforms lives with breathtaking speed. Most people miss this truth, trapped in the belief that change is a slow, distant process. But it's not. 6 months of purposeful steps, 6 months of relentless execution, 6 months of giving everything you've got, and you'll look back at a version of yourself you no longer recognize. This isn't about fleeting inspiration. It's about a system, a roadmap, a way of living that guarantees transformation if you commit to it fully. Welcome to Ank's English, where we don't just talk about change, we make it happen. Let's dive into a 6-month journey that will redefine who you are and what you're capable of. The biggest mistake people make is drifting through time, letting months slip away without purpose. They scroll endlessly, binge shows, or chase fleeting distractions, and before they know it, half a year is gone, and nothing has changed. But those who succeed, those who rise above, understand a simple truth. Time is your most precious asset, and 6 months is more than enough to create a revolution in your life. Imagine deciding today that the next 6 months will be different. No more half-hearted efforts, no more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment. Instead, you lock in with unshakable focus, eliminate every obstacle holding you back, and move with a purpose so clear it burns. Where could you be in 6 months if you gave every single day your absolute best? How much stronger, sharper, or closer to your dreams could you be? Most people never ask this question because they're too busy waiting for someday. But someday isn't real. The only moment you have is now, and the ones who win are the ones who seize it. Your journey starts with a single, non-negotiable decision. You are in charge of your life. No more blaming your circumstances, your past, or the people around you. If you're not where you want to be, it's because of the choices you've made up to this point. But here's the good news. You can make new choices starting today. The moment you take full ownership of your path, everything shifts. Winners don't waste energy complaining about what they can't control. They pour every ounce of their focus into what they can. They don't dwell on the past. They build the future. From this moment, you must adopt this mindset. Everything in your life, your habits, your results, your success, is your responsibility. If something isn't working, you fix it. If you're not growing, you change course. No more waiting for life to hand you opportunities. You create them. Next, you need absolute clarity on what you want. Vague dreams lead to vague outcomes. Most people fail because they say they want success or to get better, but they can't define what that looks like. You can't hit a target you can't see. So ask yourself, where do I want to be 6 months from now? What does success mean to you? Is it mastering a new skill, like speaking fluent English through Ank's English? Is it transforming your health, building a business, or achieving financial freedom? Get specific. If you want to get fit, does that mean running a 5K in under 25 minutes or lifting a certain weight? If you want to excel in your career, does that mean earning a promotion or launching a side hustle that brings in a specific income? Write it down. Make it measurable. Make it so clear that there's no room for confusion. Clarity is your compass. It keeps you moving in the right direction. Once you have your goal, you need a plan. a blueprint that turns your vision into reality. Goals without action are just wishes. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that winners break their goals into daily, weekly, and monthly steps. If your goal is to speak English fluently in 6 months, what does that look like day to day? Maybe it's practicing 30 minutes of conversation daily, learning 10 new words, or watching English content with subtitles. If your goal is financial independence, what actions move you closer? Cutting unnecessary expenses, investing in a skill, or dedicating an hour each night to building your business? Your plan must be precise, with actions you can track and measure. But a plan alone isn't enough. The real magic happens when you execute it with relentless consistency. Here's where most people stumble. They let feelings derail their progress. They wake up and ask, "Do I feel like doing this today?" That question is a trap. The moment you negotiate with yourself, you've already lost. Your mind will always lean toward comfort, toward skipping the workout, delaying the study session, or scrolling instead of working. But champions don't negotiate. They act, regardless of how they feel. They understand that discipline trumps motivation every time. For the next 6 months, you must train yourself to move without hesitation. If you commit to studying English at 7 a.m., you do it. No debate. If you plan to work on your goals for 2 hours after dinner, you sit down and get it done, even if you're tired. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, not what you feel like doing. And the more you act without overthinking, the stronger your discipline becomes. This brings us to the cornerstone of your transformation, controlling your time. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Most people let it slip through their fingers, reacting to notifications, saying yes to distractions, or filling their days with tasks that don't matter. But you're different now. You will guard your time like it's gold. Start by creating a schedule that aligns with your goals. Wake up at the same time every day, ideally early, when your mind is sharpest. Block out specific hours for deep work, whether it's learning English, exercising, or building your business. Eliminate anything that doesn't serve your mission. That means saying no to mindless scrolling, unnecessary meetings, or people who drain your energy. Every moment you spend on something unimportant is a moment stolen from your future. Treat your time with respect, and it will reward you with progress. Now, let's talk about raising your standards. Discipline and time management are critical, but if you're aiming low, you'll never reach your full potential. Most people settle for good enough, but good enough keeps you stuck. To transform your life in 6 months, you must demand excellence in everything you do. If you're learning English, don't just aim to get by. Aim to speak with confidence, clarity, and impact. If you're building a business, don't settle for small wins. Push for breakthroughs that change the game. Raise the bar in your habits, your effort, your mindset. If you used to study for 20 minutes, push it to 40. If you used to jog a mile, aim for 2. Stop tolerating mediocrity. Your standards shape your reality. When you refuse to accept anything less than your best, you force yourself to grow. This journey isn't just about action. It's about forging an unbreakable mindset. Success is 80% mental. You can have the perfect plan, the tightest schedule, and the highest standards, but if your mind wavers, you'll falter. Over the next 6 months, you'll face challenges. Days when doubt creeps in, when obstacles feel overwhelming, or when you just want to quit. These moments are your test. A weak mind gives in, makes excuses, or dwells on negativity. A strong mind keeps moving, no matter what. Train yourself to shut down negative thoughts the moment they appear. Replace I can't with I will. Replace I'm tired with I'm tougher than this. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's inspiring content, supportive people, or environments that fuel your focus. Your mind is a muscle. Strengthen it by facing discomfort head on. Seek out challenges that scare you because that's where growth lives. Let's be real, the first month will be the hardest. Your old habits will fight to pull you back. You'll feel resistance, maybe even fear. That's normal. What's not normal is pushing through it. Most people quit when things get tough, but you won't. Every time you show up, every time you act despite the resistance, you build momentum. And momentum is a force of nature. Once it starts, it's unstoppable. By month 2, you'll notice something incredible. Action becomes easier. Discipline becomes second nature. You no longer need to feel like it because execution is who you are. By month 3, you're seeing results, tangible proof that your efforts are paying off. And by month 6, you're a different person entirely. Your confidence is unshakable, your habits are ironclad, and your life is unrecognizable. The final piece of this 6-month plan is execution at its fiercest. Plans are worthless without action. Dreams are meaningless without movement. Most people get stuck in analysis paralysis, waiting for the perfect moment or more information. But perfection is a myth. The only thing that matters is doing. If you want to speak English fluently, start practicing today, even if you stumble. If you want to transform your body, hit the gym now, even if you're not sure of the best routine. Action creates clarity. Action builds confidence. Action kills fear. Move fast, move decisively, and don't look back. While others are still planning, you'll be miles ahead, stacking wins and building a life that others only dream of. Here's the beauty of this plan. It's not about talent, luck, or circumstances. It's about choice. You choose to take control of your time. You choose to build discipline. You choose to raise your standards and strengthen your mind. And most importantly, you choose to act every single day, no matter what. That's the secret of those who achieve extraordinary results in record time. They don't wait. They don't hesitate. They move. And 6 months from now, when you look back at the person you were today, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. You'll see that the limits you once believed in were never real. You'll realize that you were always capable of so much more. This is your moment. The next 6 months are a blank canvas, waiting for you to create a masterpiece. Will you let them slip away, or will you seize them with everything you've got? The choice is yours, but if you're ready, if you're truly ready to become the strongest, sharpest, most unstoppable version of yourself, then commit now. Commit to waking up every day with purpose. Commit to eliminating distractions and excuses. Commit to executing with a hunger that leaves no room for failure. Because when you do, the results will speak for themselves. Don't let another day pass you by. Subscribe to Ank's English, hit the notification bell, and join our community of relentless achievers. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and let's make the next 6 months the most transformative of your life. Start now, move fast, become unstoppable. We'll see you on the journey.